So today we will learn about data type conversions. Just open your Visual Studios and let's say we have this integer data type which is integer I, and let's initialize 200, and I want to convert this integer type variable into a float variable. Okay, float, this variable name is f, and I want to convert this integer type variables. And we already know this float data types which is much greater than our integer data type. So float data types can hold our integer values, and there is no loss of informations will be happen, and there is no overflow exception, and just printed on a console dot write line I printed our float variable here and execute here. The 100 will be printed, so the conversion will successfully converting into our float data type. Here is the integer variables is I is equal to 100. This 100 is easily converted to our float variable which is also 100, so there is no loss of information is happen. Okay, and let's say we have this float variable which is initialized to something, and just float variable I want to initialize this 123.45 with suffix with f, because float variables contain this f with suffix. Okay, and I want to convert this float data type into our integer data type. What gonna happen? Integer data type. Okay, here we already know our float data types which is much greater than our integer data type, but in this time we are try to convert our bigger data type into our smaller data type. Means what gonna happen? The quickly the red lines under our f variables. What is the error? Is cannot implicitly convert type float e to int. And how to convert to float to integer variables? Let's we have this so many ways, and I want to use this typecast operator, and within the parentheses just put your data type which you want to convert. I want to convert integer. Okay, and I want to print this result I on the console. Okay, here we already know integer cannot hold our fractional part, so there is a loss of informations. Okay, and there is also this overflow exception will be happen. Okay, just execute here. 1 to 3 will be printed, but we have lost our fractional part here. This is this explicit conversions. In explicit conversions we have this we may have this loss of informations. Okay, and is another way to convert one data type to another data type is the convert classes, using the convert classes. How to use this? And convert dot to int. Here is we have this 2 int 16 and 2 int 32 and 2 int 64. This is based on our size of integer data type, and I want to use this integer 32, and now you are trying to execute here. It's same as before the result. Okay, 1 2 3, but here also we have loss of our informations, because integer cannot hold our fractional part here. And if you are and we have this another method which is TryParse and Parse method, which is also used to convert our one data type to another data type. Let's say we have this string data type, string classes which is have this number, string have this number. Okay, within the double quotes is indicate is as a stringer, is treat like a string. Okay, and this str number will be converted into integer variable. Int I is equal to str number. What gonna happen? cannot implicitly convert type into a string to integers. And the best method to convert a string data type into our integer data type is the parse method. And how to use parse method? Which type you want to parse? I want to parse this integer type, and int dot parse, and let's give it in a function of our str number. Okay, now you are printed this I variable here on the console, and just try to execute here. It will be successful executed. By mistake you have this alphabet of your number which is hold this string variable, and now you are trying to convert this integer data type. What gonna happen? This is the unvalid data, so unvalid number, so it will not converted to our integer variable. And let's say and have a look at it. What is the error? Says input string was not in a correct format. And how to avoid this type of error? With the use of this TryParse method. Okay, let's use it now. TryParse method. Okay, just delete it now. Here we have this another method which is TryParse dot TryParse. Okay, this TryParse having these two overload method, which is hold this string variable and output parameters. Here we have this string variable str number. Okay, str number is another is output parameter. Just we are declaring this this integer data type now. Okay, int result is equal to 0, and now the next parameter is output parameter out, and I want to use this variable to our output parameters. And here is our TryParse method is written these bool data types, so we can receive is a bool data type is valid number. Okay, is equal to is valid number. And let's look at this message here. Here we have this unvalid data here, and this is trying to parse our string to integer, means this gonna return a false statement because it will not converted to integer variable because it is invalid numbers, so it will not converted. So it's written this false. Okay, and within this if condition, if it is true means is valid number. Just try to understand within the coding. Is valid number means I want to print this, result. Print this result, else just console.writeLine. I am indicating this user to enter valid number. Okay, here this is the unvalid number. This unvalid number is trying to convert to a integer data type. integer data types, it will not converted, so it's written this false, it's written as false, so this will not execute, this will execute. So the user will be in intimation as enter the valid number. If I have this valid number means, if I have this valid number 100 means it will be converted to integer and store it the values into our output parameter result. Okay, and this method will be written this true, because it's successfully converted, so it's written true. Is true means this part will be executed, this part the result will be executed. What is this result hold? The result of our converted values, which means the 100 will be stored into our result parameter, and this result parameter will be printed on a console. Now we have this some alphabet here, and just try to execute here. What gonna happen? Enter the valid number. It makes sense. What is code begin? Here we have this unvalid data, and I want to convert to integer, means it's throwing an error. So this method is written a false, so these parts will not be executed. This will be executed. Console.writeLine, enter the valid number. Okay, and execute again, enter the valid number, and I want to enter this valid number 100, and now we are trying to execute. The 100 will be printing. Okay, the 100 will be converted into integer, and these conversions will be successfully converted, and this converted value will be stored in our output parameter. And coming to this condition, if is valid number, yes, it is written to this true, so this valid number is true, so this part will be executed, so only the result will be printed on your console applications. And that's all today. Have a great day.